Hello and welcome to this Minecraft starter house tutorial. This here is a very simple and easy house to build in your own survival world, and I will take you through it step by step, guys. But first let's have a look at it. It's quite a rural, modern house, simple in its layout, and you know, it's kind of a box house, but it's a box house plus, guys. And it'll look great in most environments. Looking at the inside, it's a one-story house, but looking at the inside, it's cozy. We have a little living room here with a TV and some shiny lamps and plenty of natural light coming in as well. In the kitchen, we have food chest. What? We have a food chest, and we have a kitchen fan, a proper oven. We even have a sink here and a coffee maker. Going into the other part of the house, we have a nice bedroom here with wardrobes, which are also storage. And we have a little side table here, also with storage in it. We also have somewhere to hang our hat. There we go. It's a very simple layout, but you know, effective for a starter house in Minecraft. Let's get on with the tutorial. Now you can build this house on any version of Minecraft, from Pocket Edition to Xbox and on PC. Now if you are on the PC version, before I forget, I need to tell you that there is a structure block in the download of this video. And you can download this structure block, the structure block file, and place this straight into your world if you're on the PC version of Minecraft, of course. Other than that, you can of course also build it, and I will say this, what you need to start out with is a 23 by 17 area. Okay, 23 by 17. And the blocks that you need is, you need some andesite, some birch, some oak, stone brick, stone slabs, a bit of cobble for details such as the chimney and stuff like that, and a little bit of dark oak, although you can of course have other doors than these. Then for the interior you need some glowstone, although you can obviously have other sources of light as well if you want to. If you want to do this interior, you also need some bookcases, some spruce, and some glass, and some carpets. For the other rooms here, it's pretty much the same deal, although you need some green dye if you want to make this bedroom green. And for in here you also need a couple of bone blocks, and of course some furnaces and things like that. So you start off with a block of andesite, and then you have a block of birch, then 2 stairs, and then 2 blocks of birch, and then this is where we can have our entrance. And you can put some oak there already if you want to, that's fine, just to mark it out. And then you do the reverse on the other side, and that's the main house facade done. Now we need to go around to the side and do a block of birch, stair, block of birch, so, and then a block of birch, again, stair, birch, and andesite, and that should be the side done. Around back, we start off again with a birch, and then this is where our back door is gonna come. And then we have to give place for the kitchen, so we have 4 blocks there. And then we have a window coming, and another 2 blocks, and then a double window, a single block of birch again, and then this is our corner. Now, you could cap this off here, maybe like this, with like a similar design to the other side here, and that might be cool if you are looking for a smaller house like that. But what we're gonna do in this case is we're gonna take the center point here and go out 7 blocks. Okay, so the corner block is gonna be a andesite, and then we replace the 3 middle ones, if that makes sense, with stairs again there. Now coming around to this side, we have a block followed by a window followed by 4 blocks, and then we have another window, and then we have 2 blocks, and then this is going to be our corner here. Okay, this gable here, you have 2 blocks, a window, and 2 blocks, and a cornerstone. Now on this side here, we have 2 blocks, a door, and then 2 more blocks. And that completes the outside layout of the house. Now we need to raise all these up 4, same with these. And for the windows, for the most part, what you will do is you will have 2 high windows, so you end up with a stair up there, upside down stair. And you do that all around the house like this. Now there are 2 exceptions to this window style. The first one is here on the back, where we have a 3 wide window. You can place 2 blocks of oak there, 1 up from the 4, and then go stairs here across. So this window is 1 higher than the others. Now the other thing to note is, how do we deal with doors? So in this case, what we do is we place the upside down stair 2 blocks above instead, and then we put a birchwood above. And we do this for all the 3 stairs. So basically you can build it like that, or you can stand underneath it, place an upside down block, and then the block above. So this is what you will end up with when you're done with this part. So in order to make this house livable, you need to put in the windows. It's a good idea to do this, especially if you're in survival quite early on. And in this case I'm using white stained glass, and you can go ahead and put in windows all the way around. For doors, I opted for the dark oak door. You can go for any other door you want, but make sure you place it from the inside, so that you get this nice gap on the outside here when you enter. You can also go ahead and take out another layer of dirt on the floor and replace it all with oak. Wood, if you want to save materials, you can use oak slabs here, it doesn't really matter. But you know, a couple of trees, more or less, can't be the end of the world to chop down. When that is done, it's time to start thinking of the roof. The first thing to do is, on all the corner sides, place an upside down oak slab. Stair, upside down oak stair. Like this, and like this. It needs to go on the long side of the house in every case. Then you can go ahead and place slabs above all of the windows. And this is to give the roof some support. You can ignore this big window. And also you can ignore any windows on the gables, in fact, unlike I did there. Now, the roof is basically made out of slabs, and it's surrounded by brick slabs. And inside of the brick slabs, so we would have a slab here, for instance. Inside of the brick slabs is normal stone slabs. So that's the general idea of the roof, and it's fairly straightforward up to a point. So start with a bigger roof like this. You can go with the slabs, the stone slabs coming right after it like this here as well. The tricksy bit is getting the shape right to begin with, and so I'll show you how I do this. Now what I do is I place a slab on the previous slab like that, take that away. For that, I do that for every other. For the others, if you try and do that, the whole block goes away. So then you have to place a block outside, place the block you actually want to place, and then remove the block outside. So there we go. That's how we do that. You can come around from the other side as well, of course, like this. And then, of course, the last block is a bit of a pain. You can go out instead if you want, like that. And that's our roof shape. Now I would pull this all the way to this point here. And once you've done that, we'll come back and show you how to do the angle that the roof has. Okay, so when your roof looks like this, you can start thinking about the other roof here and how they connect. And it's fairly simple, to be honest. You start with this roof the same way you started with the other roof. Oops, like this. And then you can actually bring these angles around all the way to here. And you can do that for half of the big roof that you've just put in place, so up until you get to the top. Then you will notice that you need to start coming in from this side as well, the same way we did on the other roof. So like this. Like that. And you see this matches up then with the top of that roof. So then what you need to do is you need to take these take these out all the way to their natural conclusion over here. Like there, and like there. And there. And that leaves us with this area open, and we'll go through that next. Okay, your roof should now look like this. And the way to do the rest of the roof here is on the middle of the little roof, you place one more stone brick on that height, and then you place one more stone slab on that height, and then you place the stone brick next to it, and then you just take this until it meets with this roof. And this roof also needs the stone bricks on the outside, and then you take this center piece and just drag it until you have the complete roof. And what we need next is some oak wood planks, because now we need to fill in the gaps here. And as you can see, we have some problems due to the fact that this is built out of slabs, because we will have half wide gaps here. So take out the stone bricks that are in the way for that, and just fill it in basically, so that we don't have any gaps. I shouldn't have taken that away now, should I? But this one needs to be taken away, and that is almost it. So then you have a gable that looks nice and shiny like this. However, you now have oak in your roof, and you don't want that to be visible, so that's where you come in with another row of stone bricks, finishing off with another row of stone slabs, finishing off with a stone brick slab like that. And you can do that on all the gables until they look like this. Now there's one outstanding problem, and that is if we go inside the house, you can see that we don't have any gable here. We need to add it actually. So we need to actually take out blocks on this side as well, although not that block. Like so. And then if we go on the outside, you can see that we need to add some more slabs like so. And there is a final point to make here, and that is that it's probably a good idea to replace the blocks that are in the corner here, in the turn, so to speak, with stone brick, because it gives it a bit more definition when you look at it from up high. And there you have the roof. Okay, it's time to start thinking of the outside environment. 2 blocks or 3 blocks out, with 2 blocks in between, place a polished andesite, and the same thing on the other side of the door. And then this is going to be the start of our porch area, you might say. Then you can go around and replace all of the blocks around it like this, and also all the blocks leading into the wall here with oak planks. The next step is to sort out the windows and give the ground a bit of definition around the house. And to that end, you can take andesite and place all around the house, except you place half slabs outside all of the windows. And also except that on either side of anywhere where there is half slabs, you place either a block of glowstone or a jack-o'-lantern and place a grey carpet on top of it, like that. When you come around to the back of the house where this big window is, you can dig out a couple more blocks like this and replace them with upside down slabs. This is our little porch area, and you can place something nice, such as some wheat or something growing here quite easily. Okay, when you come around to the front of the house again, just again carve out some more blocks in a little square such as this, and place all of it with andesite, except leave 2 blocks here, place some jack-o'-lanterns or glowstone with carpet on top to give it a bit more light. Now we can bring out the fences. Use regular oak fence and place them all around your porch area like this. And also over here. And we also need to go up a couple of blocks here. And for this little roof you need half slabs made out of oak. And you basically go from the top of the, or from the bottom of the other roof, 2 blocks out and then onto the fence. You can go these 2 blocks all the way until you reach the other roof, and then take this across as well, like that. Now you can bring this up as well if you want, and then continue the roof 2 blocks like this, and then 1 down. However, this becomes problematic, so the easiest way is probably to just make it a flat roof like that and bring that up. And also finally replace the corner with a polished andesite. And that's pretty much the basics of the outside of the house all done there, guys. So now we need to go and look at the inside and see how it looks. So the inside is at the moment a nice open area, and you can of course keep it like this, but if you want to divide it into sections like I did, you need to take a birch wall right next to the door and drag it all the way across like this. And then we're gonna have our opening here. So that's that part. For this here, you can do several different types of arches here. You can do a simple one like this, or something like that. Or you can of course put in a door. The variant that I showed you in the house that is already built, however, replaces this here with polished andesite and takes it across to here, like so. The final touch to the interior here is a birch door into the kitchen. Now we need to go on and move on to the inner ceiling, and for that we need some oak, so some birch slabs, and you just place them like this on the top of the birch walls all the way across. Okay, so when you get to the ceiling of the bedroom, you need to take this higher window into account. And so what you do is you place 5 blocks like normal. It's actually up until the birch wall ends if you built the house so far exactly like I built it here. And then you take a birchwood stair and you place it like that, so that you have a gradual slope from the slab up onto the stair. And you place that straight across like this. And the final step here is to take this birch roof all the way to the window like this. And it should look like this. What we're going to do now is we're going to cover this stone up, because it doesn't look too nice to have it in the ceiling like this, and then you can place some slabs there as well. And there we go. Now you do have this little stone bit over there, but I think that's okay. You put slabs like that, and then continue with the roof as normal. And you do get the stone there, but I think that kind of looks good as well. Okay, it's time to put some lights in, and I will show you how I've made the lights that we have in the ceiling here. So you punch out a block and you put a redstone lamp in. Now of course you need to power it, and the way to power it is to go above and put in a lever like that, and then you can go down and replace all the blocks around it with birch stairs, and you get this nice effect. You can put in lamps wherever you want, of course, but I will also show you the one that I did in the corner. So in that case I put the lamp in the corner, and then you have to dig down a block and put the lever underneath it, and then you can take some banners of any color you like and put them around like that, and finally you take a carpet and put it on top. I won't do all of the interior, I will just show you some interesting bits here. So the sofa and couch are really easy. You just have to break your lamp. You have to place an upside down stair, a normal stair, and then another upside down stair like that. And then you can just replace the lamp and be on your merry way. Now the sofa is exactly the same actually, just an upside down stair, another one here, and then a couple of normal ones like that. The table is just glass with the carpet on top. And finally the TV. Now you need a painting. The painting, and if you just place it like that, you'll get a mega big painting. So what you need to do is you need to take your bookshelf, or any other block really actually, but since we want the bookshelves here anyway, place them on the sides like this, and you can actually place your stair down as well. So you want upside down stairs there and here actually. And then, if you place your painting, it'll be either a 1 or a 2, and that's a nice TV picture right there for you. And the kitchen decor is equally simple. You place a couple of furnaces like that, you place 2 blum blocks facing upwards like that, that's the sink. And then what I did anyway is just place normal stone slabs like that, and to give the impression that there are sort of hatches here, you can just place 2 light grey banners that melts very well with these stone bricks, and call it done. Now I also added a shopping board, I think, which is just a pressure plate, and I want to show you as well how you can add this chest rack here. You place 2 trapdoors that will close downwards like that and leave them open. And then you leave this block alone, and then you place on the underside of the block above 2 more trapdoors like that. And that means that you can place a chest in the middle, and you can still open it. The wardrobes in the bedroom are also fairly simple. They're double chests like this. And then on the side of them you place a stair, and then on the uppermost one you place an upside down stair, and then you place a trapdoor in the middle. Now you have to hold shift to place against the chest, of course, and then you do the same thing on the other side, like that. And then all you do is you hold shift and place banners on all of the chests like that to symbolize the doors. And that's the wardrobes done. So there you have it, guys. The house is completed. I hope you could follow along in the tutorial. And I hope you enjoyed building this house, and I hope you will like living in it as well. And if you do build this house, or download the structure block in the description and put it in your world, let me know in the comments how you did. What are you using this house for, and how's it going for you? Also, of course, leave any questions that you might have in the comments, and I will do my very best to answer them, guys. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!